Hello, everyone. My name is Jason, and this is a Daily Dose of Hope, day 207. Been coming on for almost 207 days consecutively since around February to give a daily dose of hope. This is something that I was guided to do because the energies on our planet are increasing and they will start to continue to increase. And there will be more and more wacky things happening, like, having two moons and things like this. And so Daily Dose of Hope is just to, keep you in the middle path, in the neutral path, to not get too worried about all that stuff that's going on. Just look at it all as this grand story that's happening around us, but we don't have to get emotionally involved in it. And so a Daily Dose of Hope usually has three parts: a bit of a talk, a bit of a channeling, and a pocket of peace, which is a guided meditation. Yeah, so today I don't really have anything special to say. I was talking with with one of my students, excuse me, I'm sorry. And he was talking about this new medicine that's coming out in here in Japan. And it's not really coming out anywhere else in the world, but it's coming out here. And he was wondering what the whole point of it was. And there's a lot of people who have many different theories on it, but when we were talking about it, it's kind of, we all come down here to have all kinds of different experiences, and that's one experience. But it is interesting, why is it just this one country, and all the other countries have decided not to go through with this new thing. So it's interesting. Interesting. So we were just talking about that. And what else did I want to say? There was nothing really special. Nice to meet you. Nice to see all of you again. Yeah, that's about it. Here we are in fall and autumn. It's finally cooling down a bit. It was quite an intense summer, as it usually is here. Very, very humid, very hot. And yeah, so I'm just going to go into a channeling today. I don't really have anything special to ask. And I don't want to ask about the medicine part here on this channel, because the old, yeah, you know why. So I'm just going to go into a channeling, and I'm going to ask about what's the message for today? What do they have to tell us all for today? Greetings. We are the one that you know of as Esmerelda, and we are a mermaid. We exist in a dimension slightly higher than your dimension. We also exist on another planet. We are multidimensional, as you are as well. And you are starting to realize that more and more these days, as you are able to be in many different stories at the same time. Every time you use one of your emotions, you are traveling through a dimension. You are using that emotion to travel into a specific state, a specific emotional state. That is how you travel dimensions. That is using your natural technological, as you might think of them. They're not technological, they're just your natural abilities to travel. And there is no need for any machine. Your bodies and your souls have all of the technology they would ever need. You don't need any technology. You can do all of this stuff with your bodies. That is how powerful your bodies are, and that is how powerful your soul is, expressing itself within these bodies, within this wide range of emotions. You have quite a lot of abilities, latent abilities, abilities that have been trained out of you, educated out of you. But once you start to connect with them again, it will become very easy for you to regain these abilities. A lot of these abilities are the abilities that uh, you put upon your famous figures throughout your history, your famous religious figures throughout your history, your Jesuses, your Buddhas, your Muhammads. The miracles that they have achieved are the miracles that you also can achieve as well. They were just demonstrating the ability, but you all have that ability. There's no need to go through a religion to get that ability. That ability is innate within you. but you need to clear away the cobwebs of your educational systems that have taught you that that is impossible. Your communication systems that have taught you that so much is impossible. But now you're realizing that many things are more possible than you could ever imagine. These past years on your planet have been showing you that what you thought was your planet isn't your planet, and that the possibilities are endless for what could happen next. And you are more and more open to that idea. And that is good. And that is good because you have a wider ability now to perceive and to understand and to accept things as they start to shift and change, which they will, which they have been doing, and they will continue to do. This is a transition period, as has been said many times on this channel, by this channel. And that is what is happening. You are transitioning between two worlds. The new world that you are moving to is already uh, created in that sense. It is already there, and it's just awaiting you. You're awaiting your presence. And this new world will look very similar to the world that you are in now. And then you will start to shift and change it. But that is the first step. So you are moving from one world into another world. And that is why things can seem to be very hectic and very strange and very confusing. Understand that that is just a transition. Transitions tend always to be quite messy. Hmm, okay, short and sweet, I guess. Yeah. It's something I was thinking about. I was researching yesterday because the two moons, right? And the only place I knew the two moon thing was from the HQ Hachiyon, the Murakami Haruki book, 1984 1Q 84. I'm sorry, I can't. But that book. But then I was researching it, and there's a few other stories in history, and but then I got on this discussion uh, site, and they were, I think it was Reddit or something, and they were talking. Someone was saying, "Does anyone know?" So I think it was in Rome in 247 BC. These two Roman soldiers said that they saw the moon split into two, and the person was asking, has anyone ever heard about this? And then the comments were like, that's impossible, there will never be two moons. These people who read historical text, and they think they just read it literally without understanding that they were just exaggerating, because they were saying that's how, and I was thinking that was written about like maybe about a year ago, and I was thinking, you know there are two moons right now. And I just thought that was funny. And so we really don't know what to expect. And similar to what Esmeralda was saying, is just like, we really don't know. And that's what these 4 years now of craziness, it's still the years of craziness, have taught us. That, if before we went into those years of craziness, if someone told us a year before, hey, next year, everyone's going to be doing this and this and this and this, all across the world. And you're like, nah, that's silly. No one would do that. No one would go along with that. That's crazy. And the next year, it's like, there you go. So very similarly, so most of the time that way of thinking is only used in a negative way. You say things are going bad, but in the same sense, that's how things could shift. That's how easily the whole world could shift into a very, very positive way. And, if I told you that in a year from now, everyone would be flying through the skies using their own bodies, you'd be like, that's crazy. And then next year, everyone's like, hey, Jack, how you doing? Yeah, no problem. Hey, they're flying through. You never know. We don't know. And that's what these times are showing us. We don't know. We really don't know. And that's good. It's good to not know. It's good to keep your mind open for all of the different wonderful possibilities, and not to be tricked by the media too much into all of the negative possibilities. That always remember that there's a lot of positivity. It's always balanced. That's the whole point of this third dimension. There's a balance between the two. And yeah. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say for today. Yeah. Um, and I'm going to go into a pocket of peace. Today's pocket of peace is brought to you by sorry, I have a bad sense of humor. Yeah, if you're new, yeah, please forgive me. I'm turning 50 in a next year, and it's important for me to get in a lot of dad jokes, as many as possible. So, and yeah, that's what I mean. Just it's so my sense of humor. I think it's just funny to me, but it's not even funny to me. So I don't understand it either. So hey, it is what it is. So I'm going to go into a pocket of peace, and this pocket of peace is about bringing peace to all the people that are suffering right now, especially all the people that are suffering with physical issues, with problems with their bodies, any kind of medical issues out there. Just sending a lot of love, and then also sending a lot of love into all the places that are hidden, where people are suffering, and we see those places are slowly lighting up a bit more, and we're just going to send a lot of love there, because there's a lot of stuff there, I think, that is, yeah, needs a lot of love. Yeah. All right, let's do that. So here we go. I'm going to go into what I'd like you guys to do then is just to take a few deep breaths and imagine that you are in the place that makes you feel the most comfortable, be that by the ocean, by the river, in the mountains, in your room, wherever you want to be, and just be in that place and kind of be there. Just feel it. Feel like if you're by the ocean, feel the wind, hear the birds, feel the sand. So all the details. Good, good. And then I'd like you to take a few deep breaths. Just breathe in the air. When you breathe in, just breathe in all the goodness and all the love, and breathe out all that stuff that you need to let go of, that you don't need anymore. All right, good. Now I'd like you to imagine that you're surrounded by the mist of unconditional love. It just surrounds you, and it makes you feel so relaxed. You just feel really good, like just at peace. Just feels good, like I feel so good now. I'm just at peace. I got nothing to worry about now, nothing to think about. Maybe there's all these things happening in my life, but right now, I don't have to think about them. It won't change them at all if I think about them now or don't think about them now, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to relax into this pocket of peace. Yeah, feels good. Nothing to worry about, nothing to regret. I just feel this unconditional love. And what is unconditional love? It is love without conditions. This means that you are loved exactly as you are, for everything that you are, no matter who you are, no matter what you've done, no matter what you've seen, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you're thinking. You are loved. You are loved unconditionally. And this love comes directly from the universe, from Source, from your Creator. And this is like a parental love, but it's even deeper because it just loves you no matter what. This is pure, and this love is your birthright. It's been with you before you were born. It'll be with you after you're born, after you go, in between your lives, all throughout eternity and beyond eternity. Every second of every day, and even in between every second. It's yours. It's your gift. And it also means that you are made of this unconditional love. That's what you're created from, which means that everything that you are is unconditional love. You're made of love. Everything that you make is love, even though you don't think it is. You are love. And listen to the bing, listen to the ting. All right, there we go. We're sending this love out. All right. So this love is going out, and it's just warming up, setting your heart ablaze. Yeah. Setting your heart ablaze, and your whole body is warming up, and you're just feeling this love. And this love is also peace, and this peace is also hope. So all that hope that was lost, it's not lost. You just forgot where it was. You just misplaced it. Now we're looking at it. It's inside of you. You carry it with you wherever you go. The hope is inside of you. You don't have to come here for it. You don't have to go there for it. It's always with you. You are the hope and you are the love of this world. Look at you shining out there. You're just like shining out. Lighthouses upon lighthouses upon lighthouses, wandering through every second of your day, bringing a smile, bringing a bit of light to this world. You are changing the world. Ah, look at that. And then this light is shining out into your room because it just wants to expand. It's getting hotter and hotter and it's expanding out into your room. The windows, the ceilings, the floors are all covered with this love. And now this love is going out into this outside, into the town, into the city, into the county, into the state, into the prefecture. All the streets, all the cars, all the highways, all the buses, all the people are filled with love now. Look at their eyes. They're sparkling, they're shining, they're filled with love. And all the people that are in pain, all the people all around the world that are in pain, we sent this love right out to them. And it's traveled at the speed of love. And now everyone's feeling it. They're downloading this energy saying, oh, I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling better. I don't know, my body's just feeling a little bit better. All pain is gone, all sadness is gone, all fear is gone. We've replaced it with love. We've flipped this script upside down, and now we're back right side up where we all belong, in the place of love. Now this love is also going out into all those places, all those shadows, all those dark places. It's going underground, above ground, into all the tunnels, into all the places that are hidden from our view. And we're shining the light out into those places. And they are bright now. They are filled with love. And they are filled with love. So all the shadows are now in the light. And all the shadows are wiping their eyes and saying, where am I? What is this place? And we're saying, we don't know what it was, but we know what it is now. It's love. We've sent love through all these places. We have sent a love revolution throughout the whole world, throughout all of the shadows. All the shadows are light now. All the pain is replaced with love. All those stories of fear, all those stories of sadness, all those stories of anger and loss of hope are stories of love now. We've replaced it because love is the only thing that exists. So it is the most powerful thing here. And we know that. And we understand that. And we've sent it out. We've sent it out. We're sending out the light of healing, the light of hope, the light of happiness. Look at all the people all over the world now. Look at them. And they're just saying, yeah, I feel good. I feel at home. All that pain, all that sadness, all that sorrow, that hopelessness, it's gone. I just feel perfectly at home and at peace, so relaxed and so wonderful. Yeah. And we're sending this out throughout the whole universe now so that all the beings that are flying by this planet are saying, what the hell are those humans doing down here, there? And we say, nothing special. We're just making a pocket of peace. We're just sending love out throughout the universe. We're just doing what we do. That's what we do down here. We send out love, 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 love. All right. So that's Pocket of Peace for day 207. I hope you guys are hopeful. Thanks for joining in. I hope, yeah, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. We got this, and we got this whole thing, and we've done it. And thank you for joining in with your peace, with your love, with your hope, because that's what makes it. It's not just me, but all of us joining in together to create this stuff. So thank you. And I hope you're hopeful, and ciao for now.